Okay, welcome back. This video is upon request from someone in the previous videos that they need to learn how to multiply by 2 digits and 3 digit without using the box method. So the box method, real quick, is that one where you have something like this, 23 times 12, for example, and then you would have to draw a box and divide it into 4 parts, and then 23 goes like that, and 12 is 10 plus 2, and then you'd have to multiply 10 times 20, 10 times 3, 2 times 20, 2 times 3, and then you would have to add up all the products you got, and that gives you the final answer. But that's how you do it, I believe, in second grade and third grade. Now it's time to do it, more in a mature way, so for like fifth grade and so on. So the first thing you would do is that if I have 23 times 2, that I would line up, let's start with multiplying by 1 digit. So I would line this up vertically, 23 times 2. Usually it's better to write the single digit or the less digit number on the bottom and then the more digit number on the top. And then you just go on, 2 times 3 is 6, 2 times 2 is 4, and that is your answer for this problem. Now let's step it up a little bit. So we have something like this. If I have 234 times 3, well, 234 times 3, and then let me erase this because I might need the space. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 3 is 9 plus 1, that will give you a 10. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, that will be a 7. So the answer is 702. Let's do a 2 digit by a 2 digit number. So if I have 24 times 32, line it up first vertically. You can write whatever you want to write at the beginning, at the top, and then the bottom, 32. By the way, you don't have to line up the ones under the ones, the tens under the tens, because this is not addition. So the way we do this, let me write it first bigger so I can explain how it all works. Times 32. You would first multiply the first number times the first number up here, so 2 times 4 and then 2 times 2. When you're done with that, you're gonna multiply the 3 times the 4 and then the 3 times the 2. So let's start with this one. It will be 24 times 32. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. Now here's something for you to keep in mind always. The 2 starts at the ones place, and that's why when I multiplied it, I started to put my answer from the ones place value. However, the 3 starts from the tens place because it's located at the tens place. So I'm gonna put a 0 here because I'm not gonna be using the ones place value. My answer for the multiplication of the 3 times the 24 is gonna start from the tens place value and so on. So 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, that will be a 7. Now you're going to add them. 8 times 0, 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 2 is 6. 7 plus nothing is 7. And your answer is 768. Let's do 3 digit by 2 digits. And if I have something like that, 264 multiplied by 34. Well, line it up first. The more digits one goes on top. 264 times 34. Let's multiply. 4 times 4 will give you 16. 4 times 6 will give you 24 plus 1, that will be a 25. 4 times 2 is 8 plus 2, that's a 10. Now we're going to start from the tens. We're going to multiply the 3. So I'm going to put a 0 here. Let me erase all these addeds. So 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 6 is 18 plus 1, that's a 19. 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1, that is a 7. Now let's add them. It's very crucial that you have to line up every number that you multiply so that when you add them, you get the right answer. So 0 plus 6 is 0. 5 plus 2 is 7. 0 plus 9 is a 9. And 1 plus 7, that gives you an 8. And then a comma goes after the first 3 digits of any number, and that is the answer for the 3 digits multiplied by 2 digits. 264 times 34. Let's do 3 digits by 2 digits. So let me erase all that. Feel free to pause the video and try it by yourself. Now, if I have um, 562 multiplied by 334, how do you do that? First thing you do is that you line it up vertically. Doesn't matter which one. Why? Because that's a three-digit number. That's a three-digit number. So I can do it whichever way I would like to. So 562 times 334. Now 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 5 is 20. Plus 2, that's a 22. Now let me erase that and start multiplying the 3. So first I'm going to put a 0 here. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1, that's a 16. Now it's time to multiply the 3. Now what place value is the 3 located at? That's ones, tens, hundreds. This is a hundreds place value, so I'm gonna start my answer from the hundreds line. That means I will fill in 2 zeros because I want to get the ones place value and the tens place value occupied, so that I start from this place value. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1, that's a 16. And now let's add it all up. So 8 plus zeros is just an 8. 4 plus 6 plus 0, that's a 10. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 plus 6, that's a 17. 3 plus 6, 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 8 is another 17. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 6, that gives you 8. 1 plus nothing above it, just a 1. And 1, 2, 3, and we put a comma, and that is the answer for 3 digits multiplied by 3 digits number. Just one problem for practice. If you'd like to let me know what answer you have gotten in the comment section. This is a practice problem, 894 times 23. And I hope you get it right. Thank you for watching.